Oh, that's the next letter in the A to Z challenge. Oh boy, after that last part with the nurse and Luke getting injured badly, well, we have another thing that came up. Dr. Patricia Knight came in, she's in labor, and, well, if you guessed correctly, then you might think that it's an obstetrician. If you guessed that, you'd be correct. So in this part, the baby is born, and this baby is very important to the story. If you're wondering who these people are and what's going on, why aren't I doing regular booktube videos? Well, this is part of the A to Z challenge, and I'm going through this entire month along with Veda, and I'm retelling a story that I wrote 3 years ago. If you missed previous parts, you can check in the description box below. There is a link to the playlist, and I'll also have a link later on in this video. The letter O stands for the obstetrician. Ariadne, New Athens, 26th day, 11th month, first year after colonization, Ariadne era. Placing the newborn baby on the scale, Dr. Teodora Stoyanovich smiled. She was privileged to have delivered all 4 children born on Ariadne up to this day. This was the 3rd girl. 3,157 grams, 48 centimeters long, brown hair, blue eyes, normal, healthy, and a loud voice. She wrapped the baby girl in a blanket and carried her to her mother. "Patty, say hello to your daughter," she said. She handed the baby to Patricia. Her husband Dan looked down on them with a peaceful smile. "She's beautiful," said Patricia. "She looks like you, Patty," said Dan. "She looks like a frog, but she's still beautiful." "She's healthy, normal weight and length, and thanks to Ariadne's more Earth-like gravity, she's not going to suffer from low bone density," said Teodora. "That's definitely a good thing," said Dan. "Do you have a name?" asked the doctor. Patricia looked at Dan and he nodded. "We do," Patricia whispered to the baby. "Hello, Salona. Welcome to your new adventure." "Interesting name," said Teodora. "It's Greek," said Dan. "It means wise." "We'll need a lot of wisdom." Teodora thought about the injured man in the entrance. "Foolishness followed us here. We need our children to grow up wise." Of course, the obstetrician is Dr. Teodora Stoyanovich. But then we have the baby and the name, Salona. I took quite a while to figure out what a name would be. And this is a very important character. Salona Knight is, if you haven't guessed, she is the main character of my first novel. Now, this is a very important event, of course, and she will feature in later parts of this story. Now, after this, we start getting a few years ahead. We're going to skip a few years. Well, the next one, not so far, but later on next week, you're going to be meeting an older Salona. Now, this is also the first time you get to meet Dan Knight, who is the husband of Patricia. He is a main character who is from Journey to Ariadne, but he will be featuring in the first novel as well. Now, the question for you is, what is so significant about this girl? What do you think is really important about Salona? I'd like you to let me know in the comments section below. Also, if you have any comments about this part of the story, then let me know. Coming up next, we're going to be going back to the tree, and there's going to be a bit of a resolution about the mystery of this tree. So, what is it? You'll find out in the next part tomorrow. And as I said earlier in the video, if you haven't been watching this series, but you want to find out what's been going on and who are all these people, what is this world Ariadne, please go up here, click on there. You'll go straight to the playlist of this series, and you can watch all the way from the letter A. If you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up, and if you're interested in seeing more of these stories as well as regular booktube videos, then please subscribe down below and check out those videos over there. There might be something you like. We'll see you in tomorrow's video, which is the letter P.